Hey guys, I just wanted to shoot a quick video to tell you about the Halo Triton kit. This starter kit you can get at halocigs.com. The price is $64.99. And I gotta tell you, it is great. I ordered this kit 2 months ago, and it changed my life. Like, it changed. I stopped smoking. Like, I smoked cigarettes for 23 years. 23 years. Like, man, I spent so much money on cigarettes. Like, I can't even tell you. And the amount of time that I felt like an outcast from people around me, and, you know, going places and having to step outside and get away for a cigarette while other people were inside still socializing, or you know, hanging out with those 3 or 4 people at work who smoke cigarettes in the bitter cold in the winter. Like, it's not fun. Mind you, I still use e-cigarettes like they are cigarettes. I still go outside on cigarette breaks at work. I tend to smoke inside at home now because it doesn't leave that foul cigarette stench everywhere. But this kit is just worth every penny. And the Halo e-liquids that they sell also are great. I've got Halo Tribeca in here right now, and this flavor is excellent. I would recommend the Malibu as well as Cafe Mocha. I really like. If you like menthol, the Sub-Zero is super strong. It's like I would imagine eating something like dilithium crystals or something out of this world that would make it that strong, but it is. But yeah, I want to go out there and say, Halo Triton kit, get it. You won't be disappointed. 2 months ago, I bought this kit. I live in Canada, in near Toronto, Ontario. It took about 4 days for this kit to make it from New Jersey, which was excellent. It comes in this really nice satiny box. It's well put together. I take this thing everywhere. Like, I take this thing to work with me, throw it in the pocket of my jacket or in my pant pocket, and I've sat on it and crushed it, and it still works just great. Like, the box just still clicks really nicely. This kit comes with 2 batteries. Comes with 2 of these batteries. You can get them in it's a 650 mAh and a 450 milliamp hour battery. I got 2 650s because they tend to last a little bit longer. I get a full day out of these. I probably get about 30 hours out of one battery. So I'll usually have one charged and ready just in case, but I never really need it. And let me tell you, the vapor that you get off this, it's really quite satisfying. It's as satisfying as smoking, if not more. When I bought this kit, I bought it thinking that I wanted to cut back. Like I said, I've been smoking for 23 years. I was starting to cough in the mornings. I was snoring really hard at night. And it wasn't fun anymore like it used to be. I didn't feel sophisticated like when I was young. But I thought that I would kind of cut back a little bit and smoke half the time, vape half the time, and, you know, I'd feel a little bit better. But after about 2 or 3 days, I didn't even want to have a cigarette anymore. Like, I put my cigarettes down, just kept vaping all the time, and I think it was 3 or 4 days, I was kind of having a cigarette just to kind of compare the two. I wanted to compare cigarette smoking to vaping. So I would have a couple of puffs, butt it out, because it wasn't tasting good. Like, tobacco smoke tastes awful. Like, tobacco cigarettes. Tobacco is a horrible nicotine delivery device. And I understand why. Like, you don't want to get the kids hooked on it, but they do anyway because they think that they're going to be sophisticated and look grown up and they smoke. At least that's what I thought when I was a little kid and I picked up the habit. But this, it just tasted better. It felt better going into my lungs, and I was starting to be able to taste better. Food tasted better. My sense of smell was better. After a few days, I was in the basement tinkering around, and my girlfriend was making a pot of soup, and I'm smelling something in the basement. Going, what is that? It smells. I can smell something, and I realized I could smell soup cooking on the stove, and it's like it wasn't burning. It was just boiling some soup. Can of soup, no big deal, like beef and barley or vegetable soup, whatever. Yeah. But I was just floored by that. Like, I ran up the stairs and I'm like, what is that? Oh, there's soup? Oh my God, I can smell again. Like, I wasn't able to smell since I was a teenager. Like, so vaping has just floored me. Like, it's so good. And I encourage anybody to do it. You know what? Don't be scared off by what people say. I agree. Don't market these to children with fruit flavors and whatnot. Kids shouldn't pick up the habit. Like, if you're under 18, there's no reason for you to be vaping. Like, if you haven't smoked cigarettes for a long time, tried to quit through different methods, don't do it. Like, don't pick it up as a habit. Like, come on. But if you've had struggles and you've wanted to quit throughout your life, try it. Like, just go out there and try it. Go on the website for Halo. It's halocigs.com. Look at the different kits. They're really simple. All you have to do is buy one of these kits, buy some e-liquid for it, and you're set. Like, for me, I smoked about 25 to 35 cigarettes a day. So I keep wanting to say smoking, subconsciously, but I've been vaping 18 or 24 milligram liquid, and that seems to be pretty good for me. But yeah, I like this so much. I take this everywhere. I have a different e-cig mod that I take with me as well. Which is variable voltage, so I can kind of change it around. But for this just puts out a constant 3.7 volts off the battery, which is just perfect. And the Halo e-liquid, I've tried it in different devices, and it's good. Like, it's very good. But I feel like in the Triton, it really shows off its flavor. Like, Halo e-liquids are just so boss. Like, you don't even know. I've talked to people like in the vape community in and around my city, and some people either really like it or they hate it. And I don't understand why they hate it, because it is so good. Like, it's so good. But I guess they haven't tried it in the Triton. I'll show you the vapor that comes off of it. Now, vaping is a little different than cigarette smoking. Cigarette smoking, you just take a haul and blow out. But the first time I tried this, Cousin Kim told me to take a nice little slow pull and exhale, and that's what I did. And I'm still using that method, thanks Kim. So here it is. And you get what you've always had. Like, cigarette smoking, you have that little stick in your hand, and you put fire to it and puff it and exhale smoke. Now, cigarettes have, tar and just additives like benzene and formaldehyde and just, 4,000 plus chemicals in them. Like, It's really not healthy. And people say that, you know, e-cigarettes are like the worst thing that could possibly be. But you know what? Compared to what we have been putting into our bodies for many years, I think this is bar none. Like, it doesn't even come close. Like, if you're a smoker and you switch over to e-cigarettes, get yourself this kit, and before you know it, you'll feel better. You'll be able to smell food. You will be able to taste food. You'll be able to, you won't get as winded. You won't have coughing fits in the morning. Like, you're going to feel so much better. But try it out. It's the Halo Triton kit from halocigs.com. It's worth every penny. And that's pretty much all I got to say. But you know what? Smoking is just an outcast thing now. Like, it used to be that you could smoke in bars and restaurants and everywhere, but that time is gone. Like, it is no more. So let's move on. Let's move into the future. Get yourself an e-cigarette. Halo Triton is a great system. The starter kit is cheap. And, you know, a lot of people are freaked out saying, well, oh, is it going to cost me more? Well, you know what? It's not going to cost you any more. It's actually going to be cheaper. But to get off cigarettes, I would spend $1,000 to buy a kit if I knew it was going to work. And this works, people. This really works. So, you know what? Get yourself one. Try it out. And breathe easy, guys.